Hi, Mary, Judith, Nancy. Hello, everybody. Well, thank you, my friends. Nice to see you all. If you are new here, oh, thank you, Guadalupe. Yes, I'm happy to be back. Patricia, hello. Deborah, Joyce. Hopefully, I got everybody here. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Judy. I am a designer for Team Unique. Welcome back to the channel. Um, if you are new here, please say hi, even if you're shy. Always like to know new folks, and again, I appreciate your time. So today we are making, last week, if you watched my live, I did a 10-inch sign on a large board. So today we're going to do a 10-inch sign on a ring board. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to situate the sign, but I'm going to show you that you could do it on a ring, a large board, whatever you happen to have. Hi, Nancy. I'm well. How are you? Hello, everyone. Judith, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I will be going live a little bit more often. Hi, Kim from California. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Angie, hello. Okay, so we're going to do a super cute design today with this sign. It's a 10-inch sign. It is from Unique. Oops, sorry. It is from Unique in the Creek. Okay. I've also put SKUs of the things I'm using in the description box for your convenience. Oh, you just watched one of my older ones, Mary? Yes. If you are new, hello, Jeannie, Judy. Thank you from Kansas. If you don't know, Unique in the Creek, the replays are on the Unique in the Creek YouTube channel. There's hundreds of them, and they are all completely free. You can watch them whenever you like. If you need a little inspiration or help, they're in playlists of the type of boards, and also we have our own playlist. So if there's something that you remember me doing, you just go to Judy's playlist, and it'll be all listed for you very conveniently, okay? So again, this is the 10-inch sign. Isn't he cute? Right? With the black and white check, little toque, and the Cardinal on the lamppost. What does the little sign say? Oh, it says snow day right here. It says, oh no, right here. Right there. Sorry, the camera's backwards than me, so right here. Super cute. Hello, Julia from Atlanta. Oh my goodness, we have people from all over the place. Well, thank you. That's awesome. But I'm going to bring you down to the board now, actually. I think it's easier for you to see without that glare. So let's bring you down to the board. Make sure you're nice and straight. Hello, Lynn. How are you, my friend? Let's see here. I think it's, there we go. Wait a minute. No, this is in the way. That's my phone to read comments on. Okay, I think you're still crooked. Hold on, hold on. There. Is that better? I think that's better. I think. Is that good? Can you see? Can you see in here? All good? Hi, Kim. Hi, Tina. How are you, my friend? Okay. So again, we're using a 10-inch sign. Snowman. Metal. Cute. Adorable. Love it. Okay? And we are doing the ring board. Ta-da! Today I've decided I'm going to try, you know me. If you know me, you know that I don't usually put ribbon tails on the inside row. But I'm going to do it today. You know why? Because why not? So, these are the ribbons. This is the fabric mesh. This is the mesh I'm using. Sorry. It is a fabric mesh. I have had this in my stash for 5 years. And decided, well, I got to use it. But it's a really nice mesh. I have to say, it's very easy on your hands. Okay? Very easy. It's nice and soft. It's glittery. It is a fabric metallic mesh. Okay, the SKU is listed in the description box, but look how pretty that is. Huh? Oh, hi, Kathleen. Well, you know, red is My nails are probably going to be red for the next couple months. Number one, I prefer red on my nails. Number two, it's Christmas. Almost everything I make will have some little red in it, so it's perfect. I don't have to worry about keeping up with my colors. But thank you, Kathleen. You always notice. So anyway, I'm using the red fabric mesh. Look how pretty that is, though. And it's really soft and squishy. Okay, so that's what we're doing for the mesh. I'm using 2 ribbons in the tails. I'm using this, it's a black shimmer glitter ribbon. It doesn't, the glitter thingies don't fall off. And it's, hi Kathleen from Texas. And it is bordered, like edged, black and white stripe edge. Okay, so that's one of the ribbons. And this one is new to me. I ordered it, well, it came out a while ago. It's a mini harlequin ribbon. And I did buy this in a few different colors because it's nice. It's not a big bold pattern, but it is a pattern, and it's a you know, it's a very nice mini harlequin. Okay, and again, it's kind of got it's not really glittery, but it does have a finish. It's not a smooth finish. Okay, it's very nice. So I decided to use these 2 instead of the black and white check. I decided not to do that in this one. I mean, I could have, I guess, done it. But in fact, I might use it in the bow now that I think about it. However, for the tails, I decided it would be too much check, and I didn't want that. So that's the logical reason why I did it, okay? And what else do we have? We have a bucket of magic. We have a whole bunch of things that I'll show you as soon as we get this all done. So why don't we get this, start building this, and so we can keep going on to the good stuff, okay? Any questions on that? Okay, so this is how I loaded the board. This is the top of the board. Okay, right here. I already put my zip tie I use for hanging. And then I started here and I went every other outside 2 holes. Okay, on the inside row, I haven't loaded it yet because I'm just doing the 1 hole to the outside. And if you put the zip ties in, you know, they all fall out, so. Hi, Diane. How are you today? I'm well. Thank you for asking. This mesh, I know can be wood burned, okay? Because I've done it before. But I did not wood burn this. I used my electric scissors on this. And it does, you know, there's a little bit of string, right? But I'm rolling it so you can't really see that anyway. But yes, this fabric mesh does. I don't know if all of them do. But I just cut with my electric scissors. And it seems fine for what I needed. Oh, hi, Tilly. That's adorable. Yes, Catherine. It is called buffalo check. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, so this is what we're doing. The next one we need to do is an inside hole. So I'm going to get a few zip ties here. So this is what I mean. If I preload the inside holes, they're just going to fall out. So I'm going to take it from the very last inside hole to the outside of the board, which is like this. I often do, I'll show you. On the back, it's easier. I often load the every other 2 inside, and then I go to the 2 outside, and then I go to the 2 inside. But today we're doing this one from the last hole to the outside of the board. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And I forgot to tell you how long I cut the mesh. I used 1 roll of mesh. I had just a little bit left over, like maybe 3 inches, and I cut these at 22 inches, okay? 20 or 22, you can cut them at 20. And then all I'm going to do is sort of hide the inside edge and ruffle up. Okay, I'm not really doing a woodland ruffle like I often do. Okay, but I am going to ruffle the end, or cover the end a little bit like that. just like this. Okay, just like that. I'm going to clip that so I can get my ribbon tails ready. And we're going to go roll up like this. Oh no, there's no, oh yeah, there is ribbon tails. I forgot I'm doing ribbon tails on the inside. Okay, so 14-inch ribbon tails I cut this at. I'm going to put the mini harlequin on top and the black glitter, shimmer glitter on the bottom and scrunch up the middle. Okay, you know this part, it's pretty redundant. But I know we have some newbies. Even though lots of you know how to do this, load your board, etc., we always have to consider people that are new. We want to make sure they understand what we're doing. So here, I'm just going to take this inside zip tie. I'm going to put my mesh on top of there. I'm going to grab that, pinch that. Don't let go of that. I always like to make sure my edges of my ruffles are even. But I've got those zip ties there so I don't lose it. Then I'm going to take my ribbon tails and at that pinch where I pinched it in the middle, I'm going to zip tie this like that and just so it's locked. I'm not going to zip it all the way. Then I'm going to, for me, when I do the inside roll, this is what, Sandy, these are the 6.3 or 6.5 or 6-inch zip ties. I get them at Unique in the Creek. They come like this. They're Unique in the Creek zip ties. You get a pack of 100. And does it say on here? 6 inches. Yeah, exactly 6 inches. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, so when I'm doing the inside to the outside hole zip tie, I probably should have loaded it this way. I like to pull, first of all, you make sure your ribbon tails are even, okay, because sometimes they get a little jacked up. You put that zip tie in, okay? And then you take this, I like to take the back of that zip tie and I like to pull it back because it kind of pops that ribbon tails up. I'll explain that in a second. Okay. Hello, Ruth. How are you, my friend? So this is what I mean. I pull that zip tie to the inside, so when I get my ribbon tails, it kind of pops it up. I'm going to fluff them when I'm done everything, because otherwise they just get all, you know, funky. Okay, so this one here, same thing. Roll up the edge. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. Sorry, I should have done a little bit more of the board before, but again, I just kind of want to make sure everyone sees what we're doing, or what I'm doing. I guess I'm not a plural person. What I am doing. Okay, so just pinch. Make sure your tails are close, and if they're not, you adjust it here. Okay, push that mesh back. Yeah, if you can get your hands on this red metallic mesh, it is very nice and it is perfect for Christmas. I actually only have one more roll left. And like I said, I got it years ago when I first started wreathing in late 21. I started wreathing. Was it early 21? I mean late 20. 2020 I think I got it. I think that's when I started. Okay, and then this one we're going to take it to the outside of the board. Okay, just going to lay it down there like an L shape, or you know. Any questions? Okay, so 22-inch mesh, 14-inch tails, ring board, outside 2 holes every other, and inside to the outside of the board every other. Oops, I always forget my tails. Note to self, do your tails first. But you know, I always forget that part. Sandy, I listed the SKUs to the items that I have access to anyway. And you probably could find it at Craft Outlet. I bet you could find all of this at Craft Outlet. I don't even know where else, because I don't shop there. I don't shop in the US, but I have ordered from Craft Outlet again when I first started wreathing, before I even discovered Lori had a shop here. You know, when you first start doing anything, you start learning where things are and what to buy, where to buy. And being in Canada, I did order from Craft Outlet twice, and let me tell you, I loved the stuff, but oh, it was expensive. And now it would even be more so expensive. Back then it wasn't, 5 years ago, the exchange wasn't as bad. The duties and tariffs were not crazy. Now I can't even tell you how much it would cost me to ship anything here now. And then I have to pay upon delivery, right? So Sandy, that's where I would check first. I would check Craft Outlet, because I tell you, if I was in the States, that's where I would shop, because they have a huge inventory. They have oh, there you go, ribbon tails. They have a lot of stuff, right? You punch in anything, you'll get pages and pages of items. So see, just like that. Actually, I think this one's a little bit shorter. See, just change your pinch, okay? Are you new to crafting, Sandy? Nancy, I cut 16 pieces. The ring board has 16 sets of holes. So I'm using 8 on the outside and 8 on the inside. Oh, hi, Jackie. Yeah, Craft Outlet has a low free shipping threshold, and they also they ship very quick. Craft Outlet. I'm in Canada. I remember ordering it on a Friday and I got it on a Tuesday. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I mean, that was, a few years ago, but I'm sure they probably still ship pretty quick. Jackie, I was just before my live started, I was just watching the end of your live from last night, because I had to bow out to have dinner, but it was beautiful. Very nice. But yeah, I still have about 15 minutes left to watch, so I'll watch that, Jackie, after I'm done here. You're welcome, Nancy. And they were cut at 22, Nancy. Okay, so this wreath, again, I am doing a bit differently. I don't usually use ribbon on the inside holes. And I thought, why not? Let's do something that I don't normally do. I'm sure it'll work out just fine. I'm going to remember to do my ribbon tails first. So are you all still working on fall, or are you right to Christmas now? Oh, Sandy, yeah. Well, Unique in the Creek boards, you can use, I mean, I do use a lot of supplies, but you can make a wreath really economically on a Unique in the Creek board. They're much easier than wireframes. So if you are new to Unique in the Creek boards, remember, just go to the YouTube channel and watch any replays because you can learn so much off just the tutorials from the Unique in the Creek. I know these tails look like a hot mess right now. We will go around and fix them before we put in our goodies, I promise. After this, though, we're going to put our sign on. You have to decide if I'm going to put it in the middle of the wreath, like I did on the large board, or if I'm going to put it on the side, like I do with my 8-inch signs often. So we're going to see which one will look better once all this mesh and ribbon is on. Hi, Gail from Vermont. Or is that Virginia? VA. That's Virginia, right? Sorry if I'm mistaken. I think Vermont's VT, right? This mesh again is really nice and soft. Gosh, I wish I had more than one roll left. This probably came in a craft outlet order back in the day. Oh, Jeannie, you're new too? Oh, welcome, welcome. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, VT is Vermont, so Virginia, VA must be Virginia, right, Gail? Yeah, it's all gone off, eh, Mary? Mary, where are you from? Sorry. I should know that by now. I can't remember where you live. But yes. I don't look at the US sites because, well, there's no point. But, and as a Canadian, I am very fortunate that I can still get everything Unique in the Creek offered, or offers, right? Chicago. Oh, yeah. So, Mary, when you go to the other websites of other businesses, you've noticed the difference in cost now? Because I'm sure a lot of them are, I mean, they have to, right? They have to up their prices. No business can carry that tariff cost on their own anyway, I don't think. I could be mistaken, but I hope I don't regret putting ribbon tails on everything. That's a lot of ribbon, isn't it, my friends? Elaine says, I am also from Canada. I bought from Unique in the Creek. Is that what you mean? Oh, you bought from where? I'm sorry, Elaine. What does UC? Is that, what does UC stand for, Elaine? I'm assuming you're talking about buying something from the States. Unfortunately, yeah, we do not have a lot of options here in the States, or in Canada. We have Michael's. That's about it. Well, then, of course, Unique in the Creek. So us Canadians are fortunate that way. Yeah, where is UC? What store is that? I'm trying to think. Ooh, it's looking pretty full now, isn't it? Yes, Catherine, I would just love to go to the warehouse. If you folks are new and you're close to Ontario, you're in upstate New York, you want to go for a little drive, you can go to the Unique in the Creek warehouse in Ontario and shop in person, Tuesday to Friday, I believe it is, 9 to 2 or something like that, and every other Saturday. Check the website though for hours, because again, I'm not there, but you can go and do it in person. How fun is that? Oh my God, I would die. I'd love to see the warehouse. Have you been, Catherine, in person? Yes, Tina. We are very grateful to have Unique in the Creek. Wait a second. Elaine said you bought from Unique in the Creek and shipping cost you almost the same as your product? Product was beautiful and I really wish we could get it in Canada. But you can, Elaine, get everything off the Unique in the Creek website in Canada. If you don't meet the threshold for shipping, which is $175 here, I don't think the shipping would be that bad. If that's what you mean. Unfortunately, if you shop anywhere really online, if you don't get the threshold for free shipping, it can cost, and especially if you're only getting one item, but I guess it depends how bad you want the item. I remember when I first started, I made flowers when I first started, a lot of flowers. And I bought these green sort of centers. Oh, I wish I had one handy. They're on the Trendy Tree website. They're green flower centers. They're about, yay tall and like 7 inches wide. They look green, like a real greenery. Oh, Trendy Tree, yeah. St. Catharines, Elaine. It's in St. Catharines. Hi, Lily. You're lurking. Thanks for joining. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So anyway, I wanted these flower centers, okay? Like I wanted them bad. And of course, couldn't find them here. So I ordered, I decided, well, if I'm going to order to get the shipping or whatever. Anyway, when it got here, I also had to pay upon delivery duties and taxes, which of course, being new, I was, kind of silly. I didn't look into all that. I think those green flower centers were like, at the time were, I don't know, $3.50 a piece. The darn things ended up costing me about $14 each after I calculated everything in. Shipping, exchange, delivery, oh, that's the same thing, duties, taxes. I just about died. Oh, hi, Sherry. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Lynn, I always buy to get free shipping for sure. Catherine says, I've been out of pocket, lady. Lori didn't have her knee surgery. She did postpone it. And when you come to Niagara, yeah, if you're in Niagara Falls, Niagara, on either side of the border, it's worth driving up. Yes, Elaine, it's actually $175 in Canada. Not sure what it is for the States, but in Canada it is $175. I mean, if you get your boards and things like that, make sure you can get your boards. Well, are you in Canada, Elaine, then? I think I'm confused. No, Lynn, I don't. It's if I get the threshold for free shipping at Unique in the Creek, I don't pay anything. Well, I mean, I pay GST, which is our provincial tax, but I don't pay any other tax when it comes. Only when I order from the States have I ever been dinged at the door. Anyway, those flower centers were expensive, and funny enough, I've only used about 3 of them. So they were certainly not a wise investment choice for me. But I have them if I ever want them to use in a flower. And friends, if you are so inclined, if you would consider, if you are shopping at the Unique in the Creek website, whether you're in the States or in Canada, I'd appreciate it if you would consider using my affiliate code, which is Judy, capitals JUDY, in the checkout box. It's greatly appreciated. It's a little bit of something something I get, and every little bit helps, and I thank you in advance. Okay, so almost done this. Have you done that too, Tina? You just about die when they come knocking on your door with a delivery? And what are you going to do, right? I mean, it is what it is. You either pay it or get it sent back, and then you still have to pay. I don't even know how that would work, to be honest. Oh, look, last one. Last one. Yeah. Tina lives across the country from me. She's in the Maritimes. I'm in the prairies. But I bet you Tina, well, I don't know if you guys would pay more, right? Well, you have, we don't have HST like you do, so everything costs you more anyway. Okay, last one. So spread the mesh, spread the seas. How's that saying go? Oh, I have a fun fact. Sayings. I decided, I am Japanese. I've never learned Japanese. My parents spoke English to us kids, even though we are fluent. I'm 3rd generation Canadian. So I just never learned Japanese. So now I've decided to, well, my daughter started doing Duolingo. So she said, Mom, you should do it with me. So I am now trying to learn Japanese. I'm on day, I think, 8. I want to keep my, what they call a streak. Got to keep my streak going. You know what? I think I forgot. Oh no, there it is. See, there's so much ribbon now when you do the upside or the inside row, eh? Lots of ribbon. I might take some out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's probably because I'm just not used to it. I'm making you want to go craft shopping. Oh no, Tina, more wildfires still? Oh. Oh. Well then, I have learned a few words. I'm on food and things like that. However, my pronunciation is not very good. Kudasai is please. Arigato is thank you. Konnichiwa is hello. Sayonara is goodbye. You know, but I kind of knew those already. I think I missed something here. Hang on, folks. Hang on, I'm just kind of going back. Oh, you're going to have a nice long trip then, Catherine. Well, pretty soon here, it's going to be snowing. So I don't think we'll be going anywhere. I hate traveling in the snow in the winter, because the weather here changes in a heartbeat. Vanessa, hello. Are you in Canada or in the States? In Canada, she is fully loaded with kits, but in the States, there's only a few kits. And there's limited supplies in those kits as well. Well, in Canada, the same thing. She only has so many kits. But she did send some down to the States. However, I don't see the American website. So when I click on Unique in the Creek, because I'm in Canada, it shows me the Canadian website. So I guess it depends where you live, Vanessa. But yes, the answer to that in simple terms is yes, but not all of them are available to Canada and the US. Okay, yeah, some of these tails, I don't know about the inside tails. Maybe once I put things on, it'll keep it settled. They seem to be flipping up too much. Oh, maybe I should have put that zip tie to the front. Oh, maybe that was wrong of me. I probably should have put the zip ties to the front, my friends. You know how I said push them to the back? No, maybe you should push them to the front. Oh, you're still high 80s? Oh. Yeah, if you're in the States then, Vanessa, you only have limited access to what Unique in the Creek sells. The boards, the measure buddy, zip ties for sure, and then limited kits that she's able to send through every now and then. It's a shame. She has so many beautiful kits that you all would have just loved, and I am so sorry that you can't get them. And shipping it, like to ask somebody to ship it to you, the cost would be astronomical. Again, it would still cost us so much money, right? And I've had people offer to send me things from like Hobby Lobby, but honestly, and I appreciate every offer, but they're so expensive to ship here. I'm sure it would, oh, I haven't tried it lately, but who knows? I might not even know what I'm talking about. You're welcome, Vanessa. If you have any other questions, let me know. Oh, hi, Rebecca. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. We're just fluffing tails now. You know the pain of that. Fluffing tails. Some of them work, some of them don't. But we'll figure that out as we go. Okay, so here we go. That's what we have so far. Okay. You missed the beginning because of this thing called work. Oh, dang it. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, it'll be on the YouTube channel, okay? This is the sign we're using. Where did I put it? How cute. How cute is he, right? With the cardinal. And I have a cardinal. This cute little cardinal. Just a little guy. I think we're going to use him somewhere. Now, my friends, I was going to... Okay. I was thinking of putting it on the side, okay? The 10-inch sign. And because I put that mesh on that inside row to the outside, there's lots of mesh there to hold it up, okay? Oh, yeah, you got to sometimes double check your notifications because they sometimes glitch out and go off for some reason. Yeah, you know, it depends what side of the border we're on. You know? Okay, my friends, sorry about that mesh thing. Took quite a while. But again, if there's anyone new, we kind of like to show it, you know, to make sure everyone knows what we're doing. I might have, you know what I should have done? Yeah, this is what I should have done. I should have put only one ribbon tail in the inside row. That's what I should have done. Because there's a lot of ribbon here. And I'm not sure if yeah, I would only do one ribbon tail on the inside row. That would be easier to, you know, float out, like splay out to make it look pretty. What do you guys think? Should I put it in the middle or should I put it on the side and stuff? I'm thinking the side. You know why? Because I want a nice bow and I want to hang the bow. I'm going to make longer tails today. Okay, so friends, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to do, again, it may not work and I may have to ixnay the idea. But here we go. Let's try it. I'm going to try it on the side, see what it looks like. I will show you where I put it. Just as soon as I can figure out where I put it. Okay, I'm going to put it right here, I think. Hold please just a second. Oh, I need my glasses on for this. You like the side? Yeah, that's what I'm going to try first, Ruthie. I am going to try that first. Yeah, YouTube is a great resource. You can find all of our videos on YouTube. Again, if you weren't aware, it's very handy to watch replays. Hang on a second. 1, 2, just right here. Almost. The sign is the hardest part to put on, right? But we'll figure it out and we'll get her done. Yeah, I might even take out one of the tails. I'm not sure. I mean, now that it's on there, it's almost, well, you might as well. You might as well leave it. We'll work around it. It kind of looks like a hot mess, but once you put things in it, it helps the ribbon tails stay kind of in place. Oh, I'm having a trouble. I apologize. Hold, please. Hold, hold. Okay, so this is what I'm going to try to do here. Oh, yeah. You're able to go across border a lot, eh, Catherine? Okay, I'm not sure if this is straight, so I might... Let's see here. I have to hold it up on my board just to see if the sign is straight. Oh, yeah, it's good. Okay, so my friends, this is what I did. This is the top of the board. There goes my ribbon tails. Yes, Lynn, bucket of magic today. This is the top. I put it 2 down and 2 up. Now, this is because it's a 10-inch board. If I was using an 8-inch board, I usually go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I usually use 3 up, 3 down when I do a small or an 8-inch. Okay, but this is the 10-inch, so let's just get our tails out from under that sign here. What is it? Where's that other tail? Right. Oops, stuck. Right there. Okay, I'm going to have to tighten this too. Sorry, I know you can't see anything here. I just want to tighten that sign a little bit so it's not floppy. Okay, Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not sure about the inside tails. Gosh. But you know what? I really don't want to take it apart at this point. So we will just have to make do. Ta-da! Cute, right? So I'm going to make a bow, and then I'm going to make long tails, so more ribbon. So honestly, I didn't think this ahead of time. Don't do what I do. Do yeah. So this is what I won't do. Don't put ribbon tails on 2 ribbon tails on the inside hole. I'd probably only do 2. If you're going to do a bow like I am going to do today, you probably don't need the inside tails at all. Okay? But since they're there, I usually do a bow with shorter tails, but today I think I might do longer tails. We'll see. Again, very new design for me. I don't normally do that, but let's make a bow. Bows always make things better, right? Do you like the inside tails, Mary? Oh yeah, you need a passport, even if you're driving over for the day. Absolutely. Okay, so I need this back. I just need to see what we're doing here. Now, I've got velvet ribbon. To me, velvet ribbon screams winter, especially red. I love that red velvet ribbon. So we're going to use that in here. We're going to use this as a center. This is a 7/8. I also have, did I not pick out any other ribbon? The Snowdrift, nope, that's not going to work today because of the black. I think I just need darker colors, to be honest. Maybe I'll just make a red bow. No, I don't think that works either. You know, sometimes, right? Sometimes it doesn't work. I kind of wanted to use this because of this, I might use this. Let's try. Let's try, my friends. Let's try. So I'm going to make longer tails, okay, about 12 inches. Okay. We're going to see if this will look okay. Might not. Might have to change it. It's okay. I made a wreath yesterday and I changed that bow 3 times. It was the third wreath or third bow that I used. So sometimes the colors don't look good once you get them together. Like this might be too beige, right? I'm not sure. But I'm doing a 7-inch loop here. Okay. There we go. Now, I don't normally use the same ribbons I use in my bow. I might use this one. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, I probably will, Mary, use one of them, this darker black. Yeah, I probably will. I think I'll do... Oh, goodness gracious. I think I will do a red velvet in here first. See, that red just popped that out, right? Ironically, Kathleen, I don't really have a nice buffalo check. You know, however, I do have a, you know, now that I think about it, I have this monstrosity of a roll. Maybe I should do that instead of this. Okay, yeah, let's go back. Hold please, hold please, hold please. I'm just going to clip this so I don't lose it in case I want it. Okay. Again, I don't know where I got this. I think it was Craft Outlet. It's a 50-yard roll of buffalo check flannel-ish, fluffy. Yeah, this is a good idea. Thank you for saying that. I didn't think I really had any buffalo check, but I have this monstrosity. Oh, hi, Margaret. No problem. So yeah, let's try this, shall we? That might be cute. Right? I'm not sure if it's too black, but maybe I should have changed my ribbon tails. Oh, goodness. Always second guess myself. Yeah, I forgot all about this. I do too. I like it too, Kathleen. Yeah. I'm going to leave this out so I remember to use it because look how much I have. It's so big I can't even lift it with my poor hands. Okay. Here we go. Then I'm going to put the red in, which is this beautiful red velvet. I just love velvet. And I especially love red velvet. I think this will be, yeah, that buffalo check looks much better. Much better, much better. Oh, look. Oh, that's just a piece of fluff. I thought there was a mark on there, but no, it was just fluff. Now, I'm not doing uptails on this wreath, I don't think. So what I'm going to do, though, is I do want an uptail here. So I'm just going to cut off I will cut them. Well, obviously that's a bit too long. Let's just cut that off. Let's see. So I just want an uptail of the red velvet. You loving this bow so far? Well, you know, it's a work in progress. Sometimes I make them and they look like garbage, and so I don't use them. So I'm going to use, I'm going to use this up. This one here, which is the black with gee, maybe I won't have enough. Hold on a second. I might not have enough for 2 loops here. One tail is a bit too short, but I think that's okay. We'll figure that out. Huh, yeah, so good. I'm trying to use supplies, right? So this is awesome that I can get rid of that. Okay, now I'm going to use, can you guys still hear me? I actually threw a roll of ribbon on my keypad on my computer. Nothing happened, did it? I hope not. Okay, so now we're going to use this one. I know the wreath is all red and black, but my accents are white. So, like my bucket of magic contains mostly white, which I think will work. Okay. Okay, so there we go. That's what we have so far, my friends. What do you think of that? Now, I use a pipe cleaner, okay, 12-inch. Get these at Home Hardware. Or not Home Hardware, Home Depot, sorry. Make sure it's underneath. Yeah, that buffalo check, Judith, absolutely is much better than that harlequin. Mucho better. Okay, I use my needle nose to zip that up, push down that middle. Okay. try to hold that stack of your ribbon, because if you don't, which I did one day too last week, it totally screws up your bow. Okay, so you tighten that up as tight as you can. Okay. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up there. Thank you, Teresa. Okay, let's see. I also use pipe cleaners behind there to attach it to my wreath. Okay, I'm going to use a red one today to match the top ribbon. I just wrap it around there and tighten it in the back. And that's what it so far is going to look like. I'm just going to pull on these tails a bit just to unloosen that knot in the middle. And then we will put it on the wreath and see if we like it. And if we don't, then we'll be making another one, but probably after the live. Now, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put the bow okay, just a second, please. Oh, there we go. Oh, please. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, everyone. Wait till you see the goodies, though. Hopefully those will work. Okay. Let's see how this works here. Again, I didn't need tails where I attached that bow because, you know, can't really see them, but that's okay. We are going to adapt. We will adapt. Oh, looks like a hot mess right now. I'm not sure, my friends. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's get rid of some of these tails. Cut the, or not get rid of, cut some of these tails up. Fluff up the loops. Again, it'll look better. Once you get everything finished, it looks much better. Normally, right? There's that other one right there. This one, unfortunately, is shorter, but that's okay. We will make do. One thing about velvet ribbon, you have to be very, like, make sure you fold those pieces nice and flat because it's so thick. If you don't, well, for me anyway, I find if I don't get it nice and even and try to cut it, it doesn't give me a nice edge. Am I out of frame? I'm sorry, Catherine. Sorry. Is that better? Oh, is your dog watching me too? What's your doggy's name, Mary? My dog is upstairs. She never comes down here. Well, I shouldn't say never. She rarely comes down here when she's probably sleeping on the bed. And I probably should have made these tails a little longer, but, you know, it's okay. Thank you. Is that better, Catherine? Being out of frame? I apologize. I try to look up to see where I am. But I have to admit, when I'm doing something like putting the bow on, I'm often out of frame because I need to pull it off the table to get the pipe cleaners in the holes, it makes it easier, right? So I do apologize for that. That's probably when I was off frame, right? Okay, my friends. Well, there's a lot of ribbon. Here's my big, lots of ribbon wreath. Actually, it is super cute. It is pretty cute. Yeah. Even though there's a lot of ribbon here, I think it's still pretty cute. I'm just tightening up this bow. Yes, and the bucket of magic will change it. Here we go. Mary, it's a shadow. Oh, is there a shadow? You know what? Is it that? Is it my phone? Is that what you mean? Pull the camera towards you. I actually can't, Catherine. It's a webcam. It's on a stand, and the stand is as close to my table as I can get it. Unfortunately, my webcam, it doesn't zoom in and out. But that's it right there. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's cute. You could just stop here, right? Oh, her name is Shadow. Sorry. You know, Mary, I apologize. I asked a question, then I forget what I asked. Oh, that's a cute name, Shadow. She follows you everywhere around, I'm assuming. That's adorable. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, my webcam doesn't zoom in and out, so I apologize for that. But I think that bow turned out okay. What do y'all think? I love the red velvet. Some people might think it's overkill, but honestly, for me in the winter, especially for Christmas wreaths, I love velvet. Absolutely love it. Okay, friends. So you want to see what I've got? It's not in a bucket. Well, it is a bucket, but okay. I'm going to show you something. I bought last year on sale after season. After season sales is where you want to go, my friends. I bought these things at Michael's, okay? They have two little mittens and a snowman hat. Well, I don't want the snowman hat, so I cut the two mittens off because I thought this would be really cute to put somewhere, right? I don't know. I don't really have a lot of room now that there's so much ribbon on here. But Donna High, the sign is from Unique in the Creek. It's a 10-inch sign. And thank you, Deborah. It's a Judy bow. Yeah, it's big, hey? Yeah, I just have trouble doing small bows. Now, I have this. I don't know where I got it. I was going to pull the leaves off of it and stick it in here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to because it's a lot of black and white. I think I need to brighten things up a little bit. Now I've got these picks. These are white cedar picks. Okay. Again, I'm not sure where I got these. Probably from Amazon. Thank you, thank you. And then, because it's, you know, I have snowmen, or snowflakes, and I also have white berries. Okay, so these are kind of some of the things I was thinking of doing. Snowflakes, cedar. I'm going to stick these adorable little mittens in here because he's a snowman, right? And I think, I don't know where I'm going to put them. Probably, I don't know, somewhere like this. Like I think I'm going to put them side by side somewhere up top, like in here. What do y'all think? Do you think that would look cute? Let's see what I got here. So, okay, so left and right, would it have to be, which way would you do it? I guess you would do it this way, right? So maybe something like that, maybe at the top of the wreath. Anyway, we will get there when we get there. I think for now we should put our white in. Okay. What do you think if we do this? So these come with these long steel thingies on them. I just cut them off. Now these are bendable, which I kind of like. So let me just cut a few of these off and let's see what we have here, okay? Hold for just a second. Some of these off. And I'm pretty sure these are probably fairly inexpensive. The reason I quite like these ones though, because you know how sometimes you get things, the fake greenery, and they're kind of hard, like spiky, like, you know. This is nice and soft. It's like this mesh. It's very soft. Okay, so I think we're going to try to poke these in the bottom here, at least. And again, if you know me, I don't really glue on camera because I'm not a committer. I have to look at it first before I glue. I'm chicken that way. I don't like to glue before I know if it's going to look good, because then I'd feel bad and I'd have to unglue everything, and ugh. So what I'm doing is I'm just sticking these in. I'm kind of bending them a little bit, and I'm putting them in the bottom row, okay? So you know how they're kind of flat? I'm kind of bending it a little bit, if you can see that. Oh, maybe, eh, Mary? Yeah, we'll have to see. But, you know, then I think, well, they should have 2 mittens, but, or 2 hands, right? But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. It could be just 1 lost mitten, right? So then it'll be 1 mitten, because he just lost 1. Is he wearing mittens in there? No, he's not. Whoa. Okay, folks. Oh, I think I need more of these. Can you see so far? What's there? What do you think of that white? I don't think it does, the camera does it justice. I mean, it's quite pretty in person, but maybe because we're always used to green, right? Like greenery green. I'm gonna stick a couple up here, I think, just because, well, just because I do. Actually, I'll do it this way. I've also got snowflakes that we could put on. Maybe I'll put a little snowflake in the bow. Or you know what? Maybe we don't need much because of all this ribbon. Again, friends, if I were you, don't put that much ribbon in. I personally think it's too much ribbon. But because it's already there, I probably won't take it out. What do you think of that? Too much white? You like the white? Again, I might cut them a little shorter depending on where they're sitting. Do I not have any more of those white? Hold, please. Just a second, okay? Hold, please. I do have some more white. I don't know if they're the same white, though. Like, I'm not sure if they're the same pick here. Let me see here. Sorry for the rustling. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, yes, these are the same. That's good, because I think I need to stick some on the inside here. I missed one here. I mean, it might be too white. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like all the white? Boy, this is quite different for me. I'm not used to the long tails, and I am not used to inside tails at all. But, you know, so good. We'll figure it out, eh? What do you think? Too much? I think I might shorten them a bit so they're not so long. So when I glue them in, I'll cut them off a little bit. I don't know. Ta-da! What do you think? You like the white? Like the white? Actually, I'm going to cut this tail a little shorter since the other one is so much shorter. Ugh, got stuck, heaven's sakes. This looks a little funky. Let's cut that off a little better. So you can see the other tail underneath it a bit better. I didn't cut this very well. Okay, there we go. I think that looks a little neater. Adds to the snow, yeah. Oh, did you see my hair? Oh my goodness, Catherine, thank you. I'm gonna hold, actually, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 I forgot. I forgot about snowflakes. Oh yeah, and I forgot about these white berries. You wonder if I should do berries on every other instead of the white. Or do you think it's too much white? Let's see. I think the white, oh yeah, I kind of like the white too. Unless I did the white, no, I think the white berries would look better on the bottom. Maybe every other berry? White, berry, white, berry. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Hang on a second, my friends. White. Berry. One, two, three, four berry. That might be better if I just do berries. Oopsie, I got all those snowflakes on there. Maybe if I just do berries instead of the cedar white, just to break it up a little bit. You like all the white? Well, we need something brighter because of all that black, right? And red. And then maybe I might glue a couple snowflakes in here once it's all said and done, just to add that little something something. And I have itty bitty snowflakes that I think maybe I'll put in the bow. I'm not sure. Glitter and fluff season, right? I'm gonna hang you up still and see. Put the berries into the bow. Yeah, that might be a good addition, hey. peeking out through the bow. I have to figure out a place to put that cardinal though, because I really think that little cardinal will be cute. Okay, again, these berries and stuff may not stay here, so don't judge too harshly yet. Let's see what happens first. I might try to put one right in the center, like that, maybe. Oh, and the little mittens. Oh my God, friends, I have too much stuff. There's a little clip on this guy, but then if he could hang him here. Yeah, now I don't know about the mittens, right? I'm gonna hang you up, my friends. Ah, crackers. Everything falls off, right? Obviously. Hold, please. I'm bringing you up. Can you see that? Now, I might change this bow to go one up, or I just have to tighten it, one or the other. Where'd that come from? It came from in there somewhere. What do you think? I think I might add something up here. The white obviously goes in here somewhere. I think one of these needs to be cut smaller. I glue it in there. Put that cardinal right there, I think. I think she looks pretty cute there. Okay, that snowflake's not gonna stay, so let's just step aside and see what we got there. Well, that's pretty busy. That's pretty busy. I think I'm gonna move the bow one up. Let's do that. Do you guys want to hang out for a little bit longer? Or are you getting tired of listening to me talk? I'm gonna move it one more up. Oh, hi Susan. No worries, my friend. I think I missed a couple. Oh, sorry. I want to bring you back down. I apologize. You had to stare at me looking at the comments like I can't read. Thank you, everyone. Okay, hold, please. I mean, everything will look better once I get everything finished, but, you know, you still want it to look good for you folks here. And take the time out of your day to spend with me, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to bring it one up. This bowl, and this is where I'm probably off camera a little bit. Oh, this one here, Judith, you don't care for the mini harlequin? The reason I picked that was because I wanted a pattern, but I didn't want, what's it called, buffalo check. Because I think that buffalo check would have been just way too much. That's the reason why I didn't do buffalo check. But I also think there's too much ribbon on this wreath, personally. I don't think I would do the inside row. And if I did, I'd only do one tail. And maybe, I don't know, maybe every other. Okay, for me, that looks better. That bow looks better higher up. For me, I like it better. Which is where I normally put it. I'm not sure why I put it on the other one. But look at these mittens. Like, I think the mittens have to go somewhere. Right? Unless we'll just say he lost a mitten. Oh, I do know, Judith. Thank you. No worries, my friend. We can't all have the same tastes. That'd be pretty boring if we did. I am going to cut this a little bit shorter, though. Out of all the ribbon that I have, ironically, I don't really have a nice buffalo check anyway. I mean, I do, but it's not. Sometimes you get that ribbon that's really thin, you know? Yeah, I don't care for that ribbon. Okay, what do you think about... I think it needs 2 mittens, personally. I think if you only had 1 mitten, it wouldn't look great. Like in the bow like that, maybe? What do you think? Kind of tucked in there? So you see it, but you don't really see it. Something like that. I think we're going to try to go something like that. Yeah, 2 mittens. Because I think 1 mitten is just like, well, what happened to his other mitten? Why you only have 1 mitten? There. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Call that a kind of a day. And again, it'll look different when it's glued. It'll look much better once it's glued in. I might make these little white guys a little bit shorter. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I'll figure out a way to get those snowflakes in there. I might put a couple in there. I might not put any in there. Might not need it. Can't really see it anyway, to be honest. What do you think? Do you like it? Let's put them up again. Now that I changed the bow to my normal placement. Hold, please. Hi. Okay, let's fix these up. Let's fix this up somehow. What do you think? Sorry, I have to read your comments. Maybe the 1 mitten between sign and bow. Like lower than what it is? I kind of want to be able to... You know, one thing I dislike about velvet ribbon is everything sticks to it. Every piece of lint, right? I want these to be different lengths, so let's just cut this a little bit. Just so we can see it a little better. And again, it's not exactly like, you know, it'll look better when it's all done. Oh, this guy here, I think needs to be, he needs to be up somewhere else, like higher. like that. No, he needs to be on this one so we can see him. So you know what we'll do? Let's just get this guy. Let's get this guy up here. There, so we can see him better, right? On the beige ribbon, on the snowdrift ribbon. I think it'll be cute once everything's glued in. Yeah. It looks better higher, right, Lynn? I agree. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Again, I'm going to put this mitten, I might even take out these tails, to be honest, because they're kind of getting in my way. I'm going to put that mitten somewhere in, like, somewhere in here. I'm going to try to glue it somewhere in there. It's not going to stay, but do you understand kind of where I'm going here? Sorry, you're probably seeing the back of my head. I apologize. Like something like that. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Jackie. I thought you were on earlier. Maybe that wasn't you. Jackie, I was just watching the replay of your live from yesterday. I missed the last half an hour or so, so I had to watch it again. Anyway, my friends, that's pretty well it. I'm going to cut those things down. I might take off some of those inside ribbons. Okay, learn by my mistakes. Do not put ribbon tails all over the place like I did. Unless you like it. If you like it, then, you know, I just think, for me, it's a bit too much ribbon. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'm on again on 2 weeks from today. Jackie is in the house, y'all. Yeah. Oh, you were here earlier. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I repeated everything I said to you earlier then twice. Okay, my friends, any question? Any questions? I will post the finished picture probably in a couple hours when the sun goes down a little bit. It's a bit too bright actually here for me where I put it on my fence. It's a little bit too bright to get a decent picture. So I will get it. I will post it on the comments thread of this live. I will also post it on Unique Wreath Creators. Again, the SKUs for what I use, most everything is in the description box below, except for the greenery and things, because I don't know where I got it and I don't know the SKUs. Okay, I apologize, but just white cedar, you probably can get on Amazon. I've got the white snowflakes, probably from Amazon. The white berries, honestly, I don't know where I got them. The white berries, I can't even remember where I could have gotten them. I apologize. I don't know who that is on my iPad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the live today. It's cute. It's very cute. I will fix it. I will figure it out. I will get it all zhuzhed up and I will post it for you on the page, okay? Thanks again. I appreciate your time. And let me know if you have any questions. You can DM me. I have no problem with that. In 2 weeks, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but I'm sure it'll be another Christmas. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And we will see you on October 16th, okay? Thank you. Happy crafting. Stay safe.